الحمد لله وحده والصلاة والسلام على من لا نبي بعده اما بعد اعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم والعصر ان الانسان لفي خسر الا الذين امنوا وعملوا الصالحات وتواصوا بالحق وتواصوا بالصبر صدق الله العظيم. Dear brother, Mr. Sulaiman Al-Rajihi, the head of Riyadh Chamber of Commerce, distinguished brothers, members of the board of Riyadh Chambers of Commerce, my colleagues, dear friends, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. It's an honor and privilege to be amongst you in knowing that this is the biggest chambers of commerce in the Middle East altogether. And also amongst our brothers, إخواننا, who have helped us in the past, and during my visit, I was a witness to the willingness to help us today, which is a challenging time for Afghanistan, but at the same time, a lot of opportunities ahead of us. Thank you for inviting us to the Chambers of Commerce on behalf of all my colleagues. I think I will let for the tarjuma or
yeah, please.
يسعدني أن نأتي والوفد المرافق من أفغانستان إلى إحدى كبار الغرف التجارية في الشرق الأوسط، ويشرفنا أيضا أن نتواجد معكم اليوم بما يعود بالمنفعة ويعزز المصالح المشتركة بين البلدين.
With me during my visit were our ministers and also our members of Chambers of Commerce, the head and deputy of the members of Chambers of Commerce in our business community. But at the same time, I will introduce a few of our colleagues which are here. Deputy Minister of Foreign Affairs, Mr. Hikmat Karzai, and the white one. Okay. That was not in reference to you. That was in reference to the drink. The esteemed governor of Balkh. The reason that Mr. Ustad Ata Muhammad Noor is here because he is the one who has turned the city or the province of Balkh into a city of investment, promotion of private sector, peace, education. So it's well placed that my brother is here. Our Minister of Commerce, our ambassador, and my colleagues in my office, the head of our Chambers of Commerce, Mr. Ali Kozai, the deputy of the Chambers of Commerce, and business leaders in Afghanistan, which have invested a lot under different circumstances. These are the lead business people, and I thought that this will be an opportunity for them as well as for our Saudi colleagues to interact and to see the opportunities together. I arrived the day before yesterday. I had meetings from the time of arrival early in the morning, 1:30 in the morning. Throughout yesterday, we had meetings, and I can say that, and I was a witness and my colleagues were a witness. Khadim al-Haramain al-Sharifain and His Royal Highness Crown Prince, Wali Ahd, ministers, in every interaction and engagement, we learned that under instruction, clear instruction of Khadim al-Haramain al-Sharifain, everybody was ready and prepared to help, and that was very evident. And I would like to thank our Saudi brothers for their great hospitality. His Royal Highness Crown Prince Mohammed ibn Naif received us, and we had very good meeting that evening, late in the morning, I should say. Throughout, and also one of the memorable moments, apart from our audience with Khadim al-Haramain al-Sharifain in leaders, it was our interactions with Dr. Majid, the Minister of Commerce. And he helped me to remember his name. He mentioned another name, but I said that I will remember the name itself. And there were a couple of other meetings between our ministers. And I met with the Minister of Finance, I met with the Minister of Justice, the Minister of Education, the Minister of Khوني اسلامي, and a couple of brothers, Excellency ministers. And also our own ministers had their own interactions, and we reached to some agreements in different parts. At the same time, with Dr. Majid, we arrived to a conclusion that as a working group hopefully will visit us in the next near future to have a study of the opportunities in the environment. And I'll explain about the environment a little bit, business environment in Afghanistan, but that was one of the conclusions of our meeting. And also Minister promised that there will be visa facilitation for Afghan businessmen, those who want to come and to want to interact with their brothers here and see opportunities here. And as a whole, I think your Vision 2030, it's an opportunity for our Saudi brothers, but it's more than that. It's for our region and beyond. And we also see a moment for ourselves in it. And about the advantages of Afghanistan, the location of Afghanistan is a great advantage when it is used for good purposes. Sometimes it's also has some people are tempted to take it in order to have that location, but that's in the history of us. But in terms of connecting different important regions, it has the location is an advantage from the point of business connectivity and in transit in all of this. At the same time, since the new situation in Afghanistan 15 years back, when President Karzai became the interim president of Afghanistan, and later on we had the constitution, the promotion of private sector and the role of the private sector as the driving force, as the engine of growth, has been enshrined in our constitution. There have been a lot of changes for better, for creating enabling environment for the private sector to develop. Since then, the Afghans have invested billions of dollars in their own country in different areas, construction, small industries, in different areas of life, in the energy recently, even in infrastructure. We have exceeded WTO now, and also we have improved our legislations, like one-stop shop for licensing, and these are the facilitation of foreign direct investment. Of course, we need to improve our situation even better. That's life, and our focus is there. And we had set targets for removing the impediments from the way of the private sector and also investment, business environment. You have experienced it firsthand. When you have people from the business community in charge of the ministries, that makes a big change. While we haven't followed the same path, but at least we have brought the mentality of private sector to not to let the bureaucracy to be an impediment, but be at the service of or as a support for the private sector. And at the same time, very recently we had the legislation for PPP, public-private partnership, and also joint ventures. And so these are the very broad overview of the environment. But the areas that I see opportunities of a sort of win-win situation for foreign direct investment or joint ventures, especially for our Saudi brothers, I'll go through it. Afghanistan is just, in itself, it's a market, but it's also connected to big markets. We have quite a few populated neighboring countries. China is our neighboring country. In India is our close regional partner. At the same time, we are surrounded by different Central Asian republics, and so that location is well known to you. And in spite of security challenges, we pursued the projects of connectivity, transport links, highways, and also railway links from different neighboring countries towards Afghanistan. We are working on this. As far as our natural resources are concerned, U.S. According to U.S. Geological Survey estimates, it's worth between $3 to $5 trillion. That's in gas and oil. In gas and oil, and untapped minerals. 12 out of 17 rare earth materials are there, including lithium. In terms of agriculture, our people know have been in this for centuries, ages, I should say. Hydropower, potential for hydropower, for renewable energy, including solar, is great there. And I think these were clear in both languages.
Yes.
Clear. And you have experiences. You have great experience in this area of solar, and also in other areas. And at the same time, the fact that urban development, it's one of your advantages. Riyadh in itself, but also other cities that you have developed. These are all areas that we have potential for working together. And at the same time, you have a friendly, brotherly nation, which have good feelings because of your special place among the Islamic Ummah, and also because of your support in the past, and also your readiness to work with us, and also because of your vision for the region and beyond that. The people are resilient, younger generation, educated, hopeful, full of energy. These are all parts of the strengths. And inshallah, I hope that today is an opportunity for our Saudi brothers as well as our delegation to interact and to see the opportunities. You have exercised this with other countries as far as, for example, vegetables and fruits are concerned. Investment has been done somewhere else, and then it's been imported here. So these are good examples that all of them could be applicable to our situation. Meanwhile, once again, my brother, Mr. Rajihi, I thank you, our colleagues here, and thank you for creating this opportunity. And hopefully we will see things build on this for the best interest of all of us, for our joint interest. السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته.